Hello, Ruben. What are we doing today?
Today I'm going to show you why the water on the surface of a pool or the surface of a lake is nice and warm, but quite chilly once you get a metre or two below the surface.
I know why.
Well, then why?
Because water near the surface is thinner.
Thinner?
Yeah, it's thinner, so the sun heats it up much quicker.
Yes, there's no such thing as thin water, Elliot.
Well, how come I can get thin water to come out of my garden hose and my water pistol?
Let's move on. Look, here I have two bottles, right? One's filled with really cold water, icy cold water, which I've coloured blue with some food colouring. This bottle's got really hot water in it, which I've coloured red with some food colouring. And I've used a kettle. You could use hot water from the tap, but please, kids, you're going to try this, you're going to need some adult help because that's quite hot water.
Yep, got my permission.
Okay, thank you very much.
And what about the temperature of the water in the aquarium?
Well, this is straight out of the tap, so it's just normal temperature. It's somewhere between the icy cold water and the really hot water.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next, I'm going to put them in, and you can see there's a glass jar down there. These bottles are sort of corked, and I've got little strings on the corky bits.
Right.
And I've got a glass jar in there that's acting as a little platform.
Oh, platform.
Yes. Okay.
What's next?
Well, now I'm going to take the lids off and ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you think is going to happen to the coloured water from each of these bottles when I pull the corks out?
Well, they're going to do what everyone else does on a platform on stage. They're going to dance and make purple water before you can say, I'll have a cup of thin water, please.
Okay, look, watch. Here we go. I'm going to take out these little things. I'm going to pull the strings. Out you come. Oh, that one's popped out, so I'm going to have to pull that out with my hands. Okay, that one's pulled out too. Sorry.
You want me to help?
It worked when I pulled them straight. No. You know what? I'll just do it with my hands. You ready?
Okay.
All right, here comes one. Bloop, and here comes the other. Oh, I'm watching carefully. Okay, now watch carefully.
Wow.
Look where the red one's going.
But it's like smoke or something.
I know, it's
That's
gorgeous.
amazing.
And look at the blue one.
Slowly falling, slowly descending, slowly rising. They're doing their own thing. They're completely ignoring each other.
Yes, they're not making that purpley water you were hoping for.
No! They will eventually, I suppose, if we mix together, but I'm not going to do that because this is too pretty. Why is that happening, Ruben?
Well, Elliot, like hot air, hot water rises. And like cold air, cold water descends. It's because the density of liquids and gases goes up when you cool them down, and it goes down when you heat them up. And less dense things always float on top, and more dense things always sink to the bottom. That's why the water in a pool or lake is lovely and warm on the surface and chilly a metre or two below the surface.
What? Because you put bottles of coloured water in them? You're a silly man! Silly man! You know what I've learned, Ruben?
What have you learned, Elliot?
People who seem cold could actually just be deep, and people who seem warm could be shallow.
Interesting observation. Keep watching the prettiness, Elliot. You might learn something. I'm going to leave you with it. Bye.